So race day on Sunday is both clear skies and even more penalties for track limits. It's quite an interesting race, it seemed. By interesting, I mean from second backwards. Anyway, here's how things went. So Max started off expected, leading into turn 1 and pretty much didn't look back from there. Charles did try to make things interesting between turn 1 and turn 3, but we all knew how that was going to end. Tsunoda went off at turn 4, which then brought the safety car. So the race resumed around lap 4 when Max continued where he left off, and Ferraris fighting among themselves, fighting being Carlos complaining while asking the pit wall whether he could pass Max or not since he felt he had more pace. Now the Ferrari pit wall did what it normally does, didn't give a clear answer, and left for the two drivers to figure out among themselves what to do. Nico Hülkenberg brought the VSC in lap 13, meaning that it triggered the first round of pit stops, 7 laps earlier than intended, but it meant saving time as compared to normal racing speed. Ferrari is pitted as most other cars, but the Red Bull didn't for different reasons. Max didn't need to in my view, and of course Checo to gain track position, having done what he usually does lately on weekends. On Saturdays had to gain track position, so of course different reasons, but we would say the Red Bull had enough pace to stay out at that point. A bit further ahead, Lewis was catching up to Checo, who had not pitted yet for P4, but just couldn't quite get close enough to really challenge at that goal. It's a highlight to either that Mercedes is ridiculously slow, or that Red Bull is ridiculously good on tires in terms of tire degradation. Just an example of the pace difference between the cars this year. Anyway, that's that. Max pretty much led cleanly from then on, opened such a huge gap he got bored, decided to pit for new tires with 2 laps to go, so he could set the fastest lap and win the race with an extra point. Top 3 pretty much decided, Checo joining him on the podium after a fantastic recovery drive again, and Charles Leclerc proving that Ferrari pretty much were right on track in terms of development. Clean win for Red Bull, clean win for Max, next up waiting for them. For Sainz, Norris, Alonso, Hamilton, Russell, Gasly and Stroll originally, by originally I mean before the theme of the weekend being track penalties was applied. So these are the original top 10, then the theme kicked in after the race where a news classification was required because some penalties had yet to be applied. That's how the order remains. That's until Aston Martin lost the protest, and as a result, as I said before, the theme of the weekend applied, being track limit penalties. I would go through all of them, but I'm afraid at this rate, I'll be awarded with the penalty of my own. So this is the final order of the race finish, and well, hopefully this is gonna happen in the future. Thanks for watching in, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, and look for much more in the future. Remember to start your engines.